Hi, I'm Amber and I'm the dance development artist for Company Chameleon, a dance company based in Manchester. Hello to anybody who has joined us over the previous 5 weeks. It's fantastic that you are coming back to dance with us today. And welcome to any new people who are joining us. Good for you for joining us today. So, in today's session, we are going to be joined by company dancer Juliana, who is going to see you through a warm-up and then a jumping exercise, and then she's going to pass back over to me, and I'm going to run you through a phrase of movement, and then we'll finish off with a creative task. As this is an online class, you are able to pause the video, rewind as you please, so if you need to take a break and have a sip of water, then please do so. All that we ask is that you're wearing something that you're comfortable to dance in and that anything you might trip over has been moved out the way and put to the side. Great, let's do it.
Hey guys! Many of you already know me, but if you don't, my name is Juliana and I'm going to be leading you through some warm-up stuff today. So let's come into our space. I'm going to talk us through it really fast and then we'll put the music on and we'll do it together. So, first thing we're going to do are 2 big shoulder rolls, going backwards. Then we're going to do 2 big ones going forwards. Woo, woo. 2 head circles to the right. 2 big head circles to the left. Boom, boom. Then we're going to have a little step hop. So we're going to step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Then I'm going to turn to my right, turn to my right, turn to my left. Same thing again. Step, hop, and step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. Turn to my right, turn to my left. Now I'm going to roll all the way down into a plank position. And then I'm going to roll all the way back up. Roll all the way back down. Roll all the way up. And the last time, we're just going to hold here for a second. Then I'm going to bring my leg in between my arms. I'm going to have a nice, see if you can find your balance. Take a nice big stretch here. From here, we're going to do 3 switches. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to start to feel a burn in your legs. That is good. We want the burn. Big stretch again on the other side. Then we're going to switch our legs again. 1, 2, 3. Another big stretch. And then we do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Big, huge stretch. Coming down into plank position. Now we're going to do mountain climbers. So we're going to bring our knees into our chest. Boom, 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 boom. This is really going to start to burn, but it's all good. From here, I'm just going to angle myself so I've got more space. We're going to do 2 bunny hops. So we're going to 1, 2. Then I'm going to go backwards and crab crawl back. Making sure to keep my bum off the floor. And then I'm going to do the same thing again. Reaching as far as you can. Again, we go back. We're going to do that a few times. Coming back into a crouch position. We're going to take our knees from side to side. Just like this. And then we're going to hang over our legs. So really stretching the backs of your legs. And then we're going to roll all the way up. Last thing, we're going to do our arm swings. So my arms are going to swing behind me and go up like this. They're going to go back behind me and swing up. 1, 2. So we're going to do that a few times, and then we're going to add in a jump. So we're going to go up, jump, lower, up, jump, like that, just like that. Then we're going to shake out our hands, shake out our arms, shake out our head, shake out our torso, shake out our ankles and our legs, our face, wah! And that's it. I know that was really fast, but I'm going to be doing it with you on the screen, so if you don't remember it, don't worry, we'll be doing it together. All right, let's go for it. Ready, guys? Starting with 2 shoulder rolls to the back. 5, 6, 7, 8, here we go. To the front. 2 big head circles to the right. To the left. One more. Now we have step hop. Turn to the right. Turn left. One more time. Amazing. Rolling down. One more time. Last time. Pulling it here, nice and strong core. Bring your left leg to the hands. Find your balance. Big stretch. Ready, switching the legs. Big stretch. Switching the legs. Big stretch. Last time. Getting ready for mountain climber. Here we go. You got this. Stay with it. Good job. 2 big hops forward. Crawling backwards. 2 hops forward. Crawling backwards. One more time. Great job. Coming forward, taking our knees side to side. And straightening the legs. Rolling all the way up. Here we go with our spins. Forward and up. Forward and up. Forward and up. Forward and up. Now with a hop. Last one. Shake everything out. Ooh. Legs. Great work, you guys. Hopefully you're a little bit more mindful. Okay, guys, let's learn a little jumping exercise. Nice and simple. So it starts with 2 hops on the right leg. 1, 2. 2 hops on the left leg. 3, 4. 2 hops together. 1, 2. And 2 hops with the legs in first position turned out. 3, 4. Then we're going to open the legs. Open, close, open, close. We have jump, 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 jump. Yeah? Let's do that one more time. So we have 1, 2, switch legs, 3, 4, 2 hops together, 2 hops in first position. Open out and in, out and in. Jump side, jump side, jump side, jump side. Yes, from here, we're gonna open and I'm gonna roll to the floor. I'm gonna run back and I'm gonna do the whole thing starting on the other side. So we have, now I'm gonna use the left leg. So we have hop, hop, switching legs, hop, hop, 2 hops together, 1, 2, 2 hops first position, 3, 4. 2 opening out, 1, 2. Then we have jump here, 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 here. Then I'm gonna open out, and I'm gonna roll to the floor. Run all the way back to do it again. Okay, let's try it with music. Getting ready to do 2 hops on the right leg. Ready? 5, 6, 7. Nice and big jumps. Here we go. 2 together. 2 in first. Open. Open. Side, 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 side. Open out. And roll all the way to the floor. Running back. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. 2 hops together. 2 hops in first. And open. And open. Open out. And roll to the floor. Good job. Let's try this one more time all together. Here we go. Open. Open. Roll to the floor. Turn back. Ready, 5, 6, 7, last time. 2 together, 2 in first. Open, open. Roll to the floor. Running back. And great work. Excellent job. Guys, thank you so much for your hard work and your wonderful dancing. I'm going to toss you back over to Amber and hopefully see you soon. Bye.
So, everybody find a space in your room, and I would like you to stand with your legs in a nice wide second position with your toes facing forward, with your arms by your sides but slightly held out. Because for this first bit of movement, we're going to imagine that we are a character about to be selected for this game. So imagine if you played Mario Kart before, you usually have to choose a character that you want to be. We're going to be one of those characters. So we're going to stand with our chest nice and wide, arms by our sides, eye line out. The first thing we're going to do is activate our arm. So you're going to imagine that your arm is waking up. So I'm going to do it like this. But you can do it however you want, and it's that quick. Let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we do our leg. The same leg as your arm. Are you ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready? Other arm. Ready? Other leg. Excellent. From here, we are going to do just 2 small steps. So I'm going to go right, left, I'm going to go da-da. So we're going to land similar to how we started, but with our knees bent and our arms by our sides. So we've done activation, 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 and then we go da-da. And then we're going to grab our imaginary steering wheel. Great. Let's just do that little bit. So we've just finished activating. 5, 6, 7, step, step. Brilliant. From here, we are going to steer. So we're going to hold onto our steering wheel and we're going to turn and back. Let's do it together. 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn and back. So I'm really opening up my chest, and to give me extra turn, I'm also twisting this leg open and going out on my heel so that I can create a really nice arch and back. Then we go the other way, arch and back. Great, let's go from the beginning. 5, 6, 7, 8. Da 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 da. Leg. Ta. Arm. Da 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 da. Leg. And step and grab. We go 1, in, 2, in. From here, you're just going to do a little turn to this side, bringing your leg in and staying on a nice bent leg. Let's go together and turn and out, and then we go the other way, turn and out. Let's do it together. We're going to the side. You ready? Turning and turn and out and turn and out. Brilliant. From here, we are going to imagine that we are gathering up something to throw at the other people in the race. So if you played Mario Kart, you sometimes have to dodge out of the way, out of those flying little turtle shells. So we can imagine that we're going to gather one up, and then we're going to circle our arm over our head and launch it like that. But at the same time, you're going to pick up that back leg. Imagine like, whoosh, you're throwing it as far as you can. So that's after turn and stop, turn and stop. We gather in and whoosh, and back. Are you ready to gather in? 5, 6, 7, 8. Gather in and whoosh, and back. From here, we're going to do a big jump, imagining that there's one going across us on the floor area. So we're going to go whoosh, and down, and then we go duck even further down. So this timing is throw and in, jump and duck. Ready? Should we go together? 5, 6, 7, 8. Gather in, throw in, jump, down, duck. Excellent. Should we go all the way from the beginning? Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Arm, leg, arm, leg, step, and grab the steering wheel to go. Twist and in, twist and in, turn out, gather it in, throw it out, jump and duck. Great, give your legs a little shake. Let's carry on. So from here we've ducked down and we're really low. We're going to do 2 travelling steps going backwards. So our legs are going to go step in, step in. Let's just do the legs together. So we've just finished here, going to this side, out and in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step in, step in. Wonderful, let's add on the arms. So at this point, we're going to imagine that we are gathering the little turtles. So we're here, our arm is going to go backwards, in. So your arm and your leg are going back at the same time. Should we have a little go? 5, 6, 7, 8. Back and in, back and in. Great. From here, we're going to imagine that we have powered up. So we've gone from a small character to a big character. So we've gone out, in, out, in. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Our arms are going to end up in this muscle position, but you're going to get there in 3 stages, and they're quite abrupt. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Should we have a go? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Great. Let's go from the steering wheel. So we're here. We've gone open, in, turn, out. We go gather, in, throw, in, jump, and duck to go. Gather, in, 1, 2, 3. Then we go walk, 1, 2, 3. So let's just do that. So we go 1, 2, 3. And I'm walking with this leg. So I'm going step 1, step 2, step 3. And finishing with my legs sideways on, but my body twisting to the front. Let's just do that bit slowly again. So we go 1, 2, 3. We step 1, 2, 3. From here, we're going to do a little sink down. So up. So it's almost like all your energy is falling out of you. And then you snap back exactly to where you were. And then we're going to finish off this little section with just a little turn back to the front. So let's rewind. We have gathered in. We've gone power up. 1, 2, 3. out and in, turn and out. Excellent. Let's go from the beginning. You can just mark it if you want to. Standing strong like your character. We go 5, 6, 7, 8. Arm, leg, arm, leg, step, step, and grab to go. Turn, in, turn, in, turn, in. We go in and out to go down and down. We gather in, power up. 1, 2, 3, let it out, up, and turn around. Amazing. There's not much more now, so after that turn, we are going to do 2 big Pac-Man chomps. So your arms are going to go wide, and then snap, wide, and snap. And at the same time, you're going to do a stamp with your leg. So you're going to go chomp, chomp. So it picks up as you open your arms, and chomps as you go down, picks up, chomps as you go down. Let's do that bit together. So we've just gone walk, 2, 3, sink, and up, turn, around to go. Sorry, we start with this side first, so we go chomp, chomp. Brilliant. Let's just do that a bit again. So starting this side, chomp, chomp. Then we're going to imagine that we are in a pinball machine. So in pinball, you have to pull a rod and then let go, and it dings a ball and it goes flying around the machine. So we're going to gather in, and then we're going to kick our foot backwards with a flexed foot. Only do this if you've got enough space, like I have. If you're in a slightly smaller space, just do it towards the floor, so don't have it fully extended at the back. So you gather in, the foot's going backwards with a flexed foot, and the arm's doing the opposite. So I'll show you side on. So my foot will be like that, and my arm will be like that. So first you gather in, push, and then we're going to step and turn towards that foot. And finally, to finish that off, after here, we step, turn, we're going to bend down on this knee, and we're going to do a full roll. You can either roll on your back or on your bum, depending on which space you have. If you've only got a little bit of space, you might want to do just a bum roll, but if you've got lots of space, roll on your back. So from here, we're going to go here, and then we stand up, and we're going to do what I call a photo moment. So you're going to try and hover in the air like this. So it's about really, really trying to throw yourself in the air. Let's go together from gathering in and pushing slowly, so you can have a real go at it. So we've just finished walk, 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 in, out. We've turned, we've gone Pac-Man chomp, gather in, push. We turn towards the back to face the front, to bend this knee down, then to roll on your bum or your back, to then go. Amazing. Let's do it again like that. So we finished well, let's go from power up. So we've gone power up. 1, 2, 3. Down and up. Turning round. We go chomp and chomp. We go in, push out, turning round, down on the floor to go. Photo moment. Great. Absolutely amazing. Let's go from the beginning, nice and slowly, so then it's all fresh in our heads. So we start, ready to activate our character. We go arm, da, 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 da. Leg, wah, da, 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 da. Arm, da, 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 da. leg, step forward and grab the steering wheel to go, twist and in, twist and in, turn and out, turn and out. We gather in, we throw, we jump and we duck. We gather in, gather in. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Down, up, turning round. Jump, jump, in, out, turning round. Down on the floor, rolling over and brilliant. And that is the end. So if you feel like that's a little bit foggy or a little bit unclear, then just go back, listen to my instructions again, and then you can go through it as many times as you want before we do it with the music. But if you feel ready to do it, let's keep watching and do it with the music with me. Job learning that phrase of movement. The last thing that we're going to do is a really fun and silly creative task. So the first thing I would like you to do is think of a character from a game that you play. And if you don't really play games, then maybe this character is from a film that you've watched or a TV series that you've watched. That's absolutely fine as well. So this character can be absolutely anything. And what I've chosen to do is Mario. You might know Mario. He has a red outfit, he has a big moustache, he has a cap on. And the reason I've chosen this character is because he has a very specific way of moving. So the first thing I would like you to do is pause the video and think of your character. And don't worry about it because it can be absolutely anything. Great! Hopefully now you have picked your character. The very first thing that I would like you to do is create a walk in the style of your character. So for me, because I've chosen Mario, he has quite muscly arms and short stumpy legs, so he walks a little bit like this. So that's going to be my walk. And I'm going to choose a pathway to do that walk, and I've decided to do it on a diagonal. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to do 2 backwards, 5, 6. But you can do this in however way you want. For instance, if your character was a dragon, it might be that they don't walk and that they fly instead. So maybe you do a flying movement, and you can choose whatever pathway. You might want to do it in a circle, you might want to do it forwards, backwards, side to side, or like me, on a diagonal. So now I would like you to pause the video and think of your character's walk. Amazing! Hopefully you've got your walk. Let's try it together. Are we ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Great! I'm sure that looks amazing. The next thing that we're going to do is think of a jump that our character would do. So, as I said, I'm Mario, and in the game that Mario is in, a lot of the time he has to jump through big tubes. So he has to make himself really, really small, like really, really slim so he can fit down. So my jump is going to be like this. Imagining that I'm going down that tube. But as I said, you could do this exactly like your character. So, using the other example I used, if I was a dragon, my jump might use my wings and be really high in the sky, like, and quite intimidating. Or if I had a really shy character, it might be a really small jump. So now I would like you to pause the video, think of your jump, and then add it onto your walk. Great. So hopefully now you've got a walk and a jump in the style of your character, and they are added together. If not, pause the video and add them. But if you have, let's try them. Are we ready? In 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Hopefully now you've done that jump. So what we're going to add on next is a roll in the style of your character, or a movement that uses the floor area. So it could be a roll, as that's my example. From here, I am going to really quickly ping my legs out and do a Mario roll. However, using that other example, if I was a dragon, it might be that I do some prowling crawls on the floor, or whatever you want. There's so many options that we could do on the floor. So now I would like you to pause the video, think of a roll in the style of your character, and then add it onto your walk and your jump. Okay, great. Let's have a little practice of our walk, our jump, and our roll. Are we ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Okay, the last little thing that we are going to add on to our dance is any move of your choice that you feel represents your character. So, something that Mario does a lot is a big fist pump. So, rather than keeping it simple and just doing a fist pump, I'm going to make it into a move. So, I've just finished my roll and I'm on the floor. I'm going to push myself up, I'm going to step up, and I'm going to do a big fist pump in the air. I'll show you one more time. I go. So that's my Mario move. But I could have done anything that represents Mario. I might have done a high five to Luigi and done a kick at the same time. It could have been anything. So one move that represents your character, and then add it onto your walk, your jump, your roll. And then you've got your own character dance. Great, let's have a little practice going from our walk, our jump, our roll, and our last move, and then we'll try it with some music. Are we ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic! Let's have a go with some music. Thank you so much for all your hard work in today's session. I absolutely love being able to dance with you, even though we're not in the same room. As I said before, today is the last session of our block of 6 online sessions. However, if you haven't done any of the previous sessions, then you can go back and do those as well, because they're going to stay on our YouTube channel. Also, we are still going to be putting out our Challenge Tuesdays. They are going to continue for the next month, which is amazing. So every Tuesday, we're going to be putting out a challenge which you can respond to in your own home. And that will include creating your own dances. It will include some fitness challenges and also some tricks. So make sure you look out for those. And also, on top of that, we are going to still be continuing with our Theatre Thursdays, but this time it's with a little bit of a twist. So we are going to be inviting Greater Manchester artists onto our platform and then sharing their wonderful works with you. So it's an amazing chance to see the other artists in the region. So please make sure you look out for those as well. I'd just like to say thank you for tuning in to today's video. Company Chameleon really appreciate your support during this time, and being able to connect even though we're not in the studio together is such a fantastic opportunity. So please keep well, stay safe, and hopefully I'll get to see you soon.